What's going on, guys? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. Hey, for this episode, I got to talk to Ricky the Karate Kid Steele on his experience on The Ultimate Fighter Season 27 with Team DC. Check it out. It's a great show. Thank you so much again for jumping on the call, man. I appreciate it. You are on the current season of The Ultimate Fighter, Coach DC. You had mentioned in an interview that your family is really super supportive of you being on the show. And now looking back, was that more motivating for you being in that house, not being able to contact your family, or was there some days where you're like, man, I just miss my family?
Oh, there's many of those days, without a doubt, brother. That was the hardest deal of the whole entire show. Of course, being away from my daughter, my family, fighting without my grandfather there. Like I've never been in one without my grandfather present.
Wow.
Yeah. So just all those moments, man, is without a doubt is the toughest thing I ever did. But absolutely motivating, man. I mean, family's everything to me. I fight for my girl. I fight for myself. They've supported me from day one on this crazy freaking dream that I have. And so I don't waste no time, man. I don't waste no opportunities. And I just want to represent all the people that love and support me so much. It means so much, man. I love to fight for them all.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. And your last fight was almost just a little over 2 years ago. Did that play a mental factor into you going into the house at all, or have you been training for a while?
Always training, but yeah, you're right. 2 years ago, I was getting ready for a fight, and I was going to make my LFA debut. They was just kind of starting out in the Ori. It was going to be a big deal, and man, I ended up getting hurt, dude, by an amateur in the gym, by a weekend warrior. Just something that should have never ever have happened. It was a pretty serious knee injury that I had, and it was a big bummer, man. Like being undefeated, it's so many ups, but dude, so many downs. Like, unfortunately, I've had almost as many surgeries as I've had fights.
Wow.
And so 2 years ago at that point, a year ago, I was just like, man, is it really worth it? I mean, I love it so much.
Yeah.
I give everything for it, my time, most importantly, my body. And so, you know what? Of course, it is worth it. I told myself it is. I kept training. I stuck to it. And then what do you know? Next thing you know, we're headed to Vegas. We're on the Ultimate Fighter show, so it just goes to show, being persistent and everything like that absolutely pays off, man. You only get one life, dude. Follow your dreams, no matter what. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Just do what you love to do, man. This is, I don't know, call me crazy, but this is what I love to do.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. That is so awesome. We're only 3 episodes into the show. There's been a little bit of drama, and I know you can't go into detail contractually, but I'm sure the drama gets crazier as the season goes on. How was it like just being in the house and seeing all these other undefeated fighters? And was it just crazy at times?
It sure was, man. I actually even told the producers when I was down there, I got turned off on the show quite a few seasons ago.
Okay.
Fights weren't all that great. The drama, they kind of geared it more towards that instead of representing us fighters. But I honestly believe this season being all undefeated fighters, it really did weed out all the bullshit.
Oh, nice.
And I'm super proud to be part of this. Yeah, no, we represented the martial arts. We represented our roots, the sport, the respect aspect. These are just great guys, man. I just cannot say enough about the people that I met there. Just good family men, gentlemen, with the same dream that I have. We're just professional athletes working as hard as we can for the same dream, for the same goal.
Yeah. I love it, man. It's such a great season. I saw you had mentioned in a video that you did on MMA Junkie that your grandfather was the one who got you into martial arts really at a young age. And he sounds like just an awesome dude. I mean, training, playing Nintendo, right? I mean, how cool is that?
That's it, man.
What was that experience about? I mean, how was that just growing up in such a young age and having your grandfather teach you all that?
I just can't say it enough, man. My grandfather, he means everything to me. I never did know my biological father. My grandfather was there from day one. He was all of that and more.
Awesome.
But, just one of the few that's truly, truly blessed to find your calling early on. A lot of people go through life actually never do finding it.
Yeah.
From the very get-go, his God-given talent and abilities is teaching, his gift, and mine is to do it. So it was just, he still to this day critiques me. I mean, honest to God, the moment I get out of the cage, yeah, he's happy, we're celebrating, but he's letting me know what we need to work on, and we go from there. So I want to give it up.
Yeah,
absolutely owe him everything. Not just my grandfather, though. My whole entire family, man. My mom, my grandmother. They take care of me along this way. Like, I really am just a big baby, and I need all the help I can get.
Sure.
And I can't thank them, my mother, my grandmother, enough. Seriously.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, care if we do some rapid fire questions real quick?
Yeah, man.
All right. So, who has the better pranks, DC or Stipe?
I gotta say Stipe, man, because they were just more about it.
Yeah.
We was all talking about it. We was trying to come up with some shit clever and this and that, but they was always kind of just one step ahead of us. We was thinking about messing with their locker room. Come back the next day, they done already did it. So yeah, I give them props. Gosh damn it, they got us.
Nice. Okay. Do you have a favorite band or type of music that like pumps you up for your fights?
For my fights, shit, man, I listen to everything. I love music. I absolutely love it. Live music especially, but I listen to it all. Country, rap, hip-hop, rock. As far as getting hyped up for a fight, usually I'm just lost in my own thoughts. I don't have any sort of music or special song or nothing like that. I have enough fun just doing it. I don't need no help. But I love music, man. It's good for the soul. Absolutely. I go through my spurts in different phases when I train, man. R&B, get my long runs and shit. I love it. I love it all.
Nice. Do you got Nunes or Pennington?
I got Nunez, dude. I think she's legit. I really do. I think she's the only one that can be a contest for Cyborg. I really do. I honestly put my money on her as well.
Yeah.
I think that fight needs to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Big fisherman, big gun advocate. Love it. What's the biggest fish that you've caught?
Man, we love around here. We're so lucky. Just up north, we can fish for salmon year round. So
nice.
All winter long, all spring. We got steelhead. Then we got Chinook, and then you can even chase the king. But the biggest salmon I've ever caught was a steelhead. Man, that thing was half the size as I was a few years ago. But yeah, my good buddy Drew got me turned on to salmon fishing. I absolutely love it, man. Good eating.
Yeah.
I've really become pretty good at smoking them. It's my favorite thing, and
nice.
And yeah, I can't get enough of it.
I'm about 5 minutes from Coeur d'Alene Lake up here, so. I love hitting up the lake, man, for sure. Last question, DC or Stipe in the championship?
I might be a little biased, man, but
sure.
My boy DC, he's a badass, man, in every sense of the word. He's freaking gangster with it. I mean, he's just a real champion, not scared of nothing.
Nice.
Puts in the time, trains, just that old school grind mentality, and I learned a lot from him, man. The best thing, the best part, other than, all the good friends that I met along the way there at the show, was just being around world champions every day. I learned some pretty badass stuff, some techniques, but, just studying the mindset, being around world champions day in, day out, him, Cain Velasquez, Max Holloway came and kicked it for a week,
nice.
Luke Rockhold, he brought in Jordan Burroughs, it was amazing, man. It was, and that's just, fighting is mostly mental anyway, so that was the best part of it all.
Very cool.
But I got DC, sure, man.
Nice. That's awesome. Hey, I also want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to gyms, coaches, sponsors, anything like that too.
I just can't say enough, man. My hometown, Boise, all of Idaho, the support I've had from day one. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. All my sponsors, my family, Tiger 2, Nuco, Alliance Physical Medicine, Integrated Medicine. Thank you guys all so much, man. Thank you, brother, for even caring to reach out and see what the hell I've been up to, man. I think it's great. I just love it.
Awesome.
I don't take any of this for granted, man, that people, actually care and give a damn, you know. So I really do appreciate it all. I fight for all you guys. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate you. Looking forward to you fighting in July. Thank you again, dude. Appreciate it.
Take care, brother. We'll talk soon.
All right, man. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I really appreciate it. Be sure to share this video, give our pages and likes and follows. We appreciate all the support that we get from all of our fans. Thank you so much. Enter our monthly giveaway so you can get something for free. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents only.